Hey, this is the Big Hardcore Gamer. Now in this video I am showing you the boss fight against Tal'Ratha. Now the beginning of this boss fight actually amused me a bit because he starts off pretty chill and then you get asked some questions which I actually see. I chose the answers that I thought might aggravate him because I woke up this morning choosing violence, but I'm actually curious to see what happens when you choose a different set of of answers.
Bring them to me at once.
Yeah, so basically once you've got the soul sparks, you got to take it back to the forgotten prison and give it to him, which as you enter it will trigger off the cutscene, which is coming up right now.
The soul sparks. Give them to me. Lifetimes have I waited. Now,
as I walked in there, I was thinking to myself, yeah, this is definitely a boss fight. Definitely a boss fight. But then it threw me off a little bit after this cutscene.
I have created an ark to preserve what is left of the Brazier. Though all of Nirud will cease, my ark will endure, and these sparks will join the consciousness of the countless others within. Our fate is inevitable. The custodian will return Nirud to Elepsis Torah. It will not emerge a second time. All that remains is yourself. Tell me.
Yeah, so I went with I make my own choices.
Perhaps. Not so the Brazier. I once believed in free will. The Ambit Ember has since shown me the fate of all things. For the Brazier, free will was an illusion. All of our achievements pointed us here, to Elepsis Torah. Our every action since was inevitable. Yet I did not foresee you.
See, this is
I chose not to.
this is where I'm wondering if
I would invite you
choosing
to the
different
Ark
answers will give you a different
You will
outcome.
be a
I mean, I'm
welcome
assuming you
addition
still have
to
to face him,
eternity.
you still have to fight him.
Immortality.
But I went with,
Becoming part of something
what does that
greater.
mean exactly? Want to explain a little bit further. So I'm wondering if I was to select sure, let's go, what would happen? I might actually have to YouTube this. I might have to see what happens if you select sure, let's go. But nah, I had to select no, thank you.
The only life the Brazier have found in eons.
Which I was sure would trigger off the actual boss fight, and yeah, I was correct.
Continue without would be a great loss. So, we will not do so. Your will is not greater than that.
By the way, stick
Universe,
around until the end because I'm going to show you the boss weapon that you can craft after you beat this guy. The boss weapons are very handy. It's what I've been using to take down these bosses. Right, so this guy's weak spot is actually his mouth. As you can see, as you shoot him directly in his mouth, that's when you cause the most damage. It's just a case of dodging the fire, just like the previous boss in the last video. So when he's pulling you in, just keep shooting them out. And see, I'm just melting through that elf barbers. This bit is tricky. Now, luckily, I've got the cube gun, which the special on it is the shield, which is great. But if you don't have that, you're gonna have to be dodging like crazy. And the thing is, those fireballs, whatever they are, they move just slow enough to reposition themselves to attack you. Oh, when he sends out that shockwave, dive in. Don't dive away. You dive away, it will hit you. Yeah, I think I did this guy on, what was that, my fourth, maybe fifth? I think it was fourth attempt. You see what I'm talking about with those friggin' fireballs? They move just slow enough that when you die, they can reposition, they can come through. And that's another one wrapped up. I can't go back to the normal weapons anymore. I just can't. I actually did try it with the previous boss, because my tactics weren't working at first. So I went back to a normal weapon, and yeah, I made one attempt and I just changed it back. These boss weapons are just, they are the shit. I love them so much. Yeah, and this is the build I chose. I tend to like switch out rings depending on like which boss I'm dealing with. Right, so afterwards, go back to Ava, and I crafted the Nebula gun. The Nebula gun basically fires out like acid gas. It's basically what it does. But it's the special. Look at the mod on this shit. Look at this. Just fire once and forget. I am gonna have some fun with this weapon. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you found it useful. If you did, please leave it a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Check out some other content. Thanks for watching.